Alright, hey, Hades Mega here, and welcome to another desktop anime figure show and tell with Milim Nava here from Reincarnated as a Slime. I don't remember the full title, but I just call it Slime. But yeah, Milim is one of my favorite characters. Yeah, Milim is like my favorite character in the anime because she's so cute. Okay. She's like the cutest she's the cutest demon girl ever. That's what I want to say. I have a bunch of figures of her too, so I'm a big Milim fan. Okay, so this is the Quest-Q Milim Nava Bunny Girl style. All right, I got her from Solaris for 16,150 yen, which is about $116.52 as of this video. Okay, pretty good deal. All right, that's what I want to say. His Mega has a bunch of Quest-Q figures. All right, and I'm always impressed by them every time. One thing I love about Quest-Q figures is that the box is, you can use the box as a display case. All right, because it's all nice and clear. All right. One of the problems with these nice clear plastic boxes are that they scratch really easily, though. So don't scratch them, guys. Try not to get any dust on them, at least on the top, on the front. Okay. So yeah, 16,150 yen, or $116.52 US dollar, from Solaris, Japan. How much was the shipping for this? Shipping was 7,900 yen. All right, and I had her shipped with another figure. I shipped her EMS about $25 to ship. All right, which is, I don't know, I guess in these times that's how much it costs to ship a figure, man. But I got her quick, all right, because I did the EMS. And so I got her pretty recently, so this is a pretty recent released figure is what I want to say. Okay. So let's go take a look at the box. All right, so here we got the slime. All right, reincarnated as a slime. It's got this kind of like a red border up here, and then there's some kind of copper-looking dots. Then you can see the figure inside. All right, I think that's how I'm going to display her inside the box. All right, even with the plastic inside there, she still looks good. I'll probably take this protective plastic stuff out inside, but I'll leave the clamshell in there. It still looks good with it. I'll tell you why I bought this figure. All right, I know I got a lot of Milim figures, but I just saw it and I was like, oh my god, she looks so cute in that bunny girl outfit, is what I want to say. Okay, so that's why I had to have it, man. She looked really cute in that outfit. It's really not much different than the normal outfit she wears anyway. So I want to say, Milim doesn't wear a lot of clothes on a daily basis, is what I want to say. All right, here it says Milim Nava. That's the name of the character. Or Milim? Is it Milim Nava or Milim? I call her Milim, but it's a double L. So, and this is the bunny girl style. All right, she's wearing a kind of bikini bunny girl costume. It's a pre-painted 1/7 scale figure. Yeah, I believe it. She looks pretty big. The sculptor is Mishima. Paintwork is done by Kawamo Revolve. All right, and the producer is Quest-Q, all right, 2D and 3D creative studio, all right. Hades Mega's Quest-Q is up there with with the fit, like, altar and stuff. Yeah, it's up there, guys. I've never had a Quest-Q figure that I've been disappointed with, is what I'm saying. Okay, so that's a lot saying from Hades Omega. And then there's that same red border on the bottom, and then there's a Kodansha sticker down here, right? Because I believe slime came from a manga. All right, that's where I first read it from. I read it in a manga, and then I watched the anime when it came out. Okay, here's this side of the box. Oh, look, a nice picture of the figure. Pretty much like a 3/4 shot of the figure, with the focus on her face. There's the slime logo right there, and it says Milim Nava. Same info from the front. Quest-Q down here. And here's the back. All right, the back is just the same as the front, but you see the back. Okay, she's showing a lot of skin, guys. Oh, isn't she a cutie? So here's another picture of the figure, but it's like I would say that's maybe like an 80% shot of the actual figure with a nice background back there, and then the same info Like it's pretty much the same info like from the other side. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the top. The top has the same info. All right, the usual info. It's got all the red borders and everything. Okay, and there's some information on the bottom. It's pretty much all in Japanese except for the stuff about don't give it to little kids so they don't choke. It's made out of PVC and ABS, like most figures. There's a Quest Q logo down there, and there's a holographic sticker, but I can't really make it out. It says SS is what this holographic sticker says. I don't know what that is. Okay, I would think it would be like a Kodansha sticker or something, but it isn't. Okay, let's do the unboxing. Brand new figure, guys. I just had to have her, and I knew Quest Q was the good stuff. All right. Okay, there is a little background in there. It's kind of like a red background. All right, it's not really a background. Kinda, I guess. But I know it's weird. It's a background for like the sides and the bottom of the box. All right, and then the rest of the box is clear. Okay. I also want to mention this Solaris package came to me undamaged. All right, it came with a little toilet paper wrapped around it. Or I guess I do this for the new figures. It came to me in perfect condition, unlike some other Solaris figures that I've gotten in the past. So good job, Solaris. You got it to me without it getting damaged this time. Okay, there she is, Milim Nava, bunny girl style. All right, it's like a bikini bunny girl type of thing. All right. So man, I'm telling you, this one of these plastics has like a tape on it, and it was on the bunny ears, and I was afraid if I pulled it out or something, it would have like ripped the bunny ear right out. So I had to do some surgery to get it out with the knife and everything. Yeah, so that's why you saw me struggling there to get her out of there. Yeah, they taped her to the plastic. That's kind of weird. I don't normally do that, but I guess they did for this one. And the tape was touching one of the bunny ears, and I was afraid I was going to break the bunny ear, so I had to be really careful with it. So figure comes out in two pieces. The base, all right, it's a pretty cool base. We'll take a closer look at it when we take a closer look at the figure, and then the figure itself. All right, and like I said, it was taped to the box, so it was kind of hard to get out. But other than that, pretty simple getting her out. There's one long steel peg here, and then one small steel peg right down here. Okay, she looks like she's pretty planted, is what I want to say. It looks great. All right. One thing to be careful with when you put her on the base is that these are real fishnet stockings, guys. These are real stockings, so be careful when you're pressing down on it. You might rip them. All right, don't rip them, guys. I was like, I was getting ready to put her foot down, you know, put some pressure on her foot, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. These are real fishnet stockings. You might rip them if you pull them and they slide. So if you're trying to put her on the base, do it. Press down on the shoes. All right, the shoes don't have the stocking though. So that is a word of caution there when assembling or some type of thing. All right, I think I'm gonna have to take her. I'm gonna have to take her out too. Put her back in the box. So, yeah. So just be careful when you're putting her on the base, because you may rip those stockings, and that would suck. Okay, so there she is. Oh, doesn't she look cute? Yeah, man. I think this is an instant winner right here. Okay, so let's do a quick 360. I'll look her over more closely, and then we'll take a good closer look at her, and then scrutinize the figure if there's any problems with it. But I don't think there will be. This is Quest Q. It's the good stuff right here. Okay. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm done with my inspection, and let's go take a closer look at her. All right, we'll take a look at this cute demon girl. I believe she's like a dragon demon or something, right? Okay, so here's the base. So interesting thing about the base, it's a slime base, all right? So it's Rimuru. She's like standing on Rimuru. It's got the Rimuru eyes on it, and then it's got like a little kind of like a lens flare kind of effect on it to give it some kind of like a shine to it, sort of. And it's like, yeah, it's like a blue, kind of transparent blue color. Pretty nice. I like that. I like that little touch. One thing I did notice is there's a nub mark. Come on, Quest-Q! There's a nub mark right there. I see it. All right. The base is flat though. All right. That's one thing Hades Mega does check sometimes, but I'm pretty sure it's flat because this is Quest-Q. All right. But you would be surprised. The figures nowadays that I get, like, they don't have flat bases, man. They can't even get that right. Okay. So let's go take a look at her feet, and then we'll work our way up from there. She's wearing these kind of like ruby slippers. That's what they remind me of. Like, they're red they're red high heels. All right, they're red high heel shoes. They're really high heel shoes. All right, and they're like a gloss red. Pretty nice. Okay. Is there any kind of shading on them? Not that I can make out. Maybe. Yeah, there is a little shading. On the top, it gets a little darker, right, where it kind of flexes a little bit. Very nice. Those look very uncomfortable. That's what I say. Okay, and then let's go take a look at the stockings, all right? That's the special thing about this figure. Let's zoom out a little bit, all right? There you go. There's the stockings, all right? So these are fishnet stockings, and they're really real fishnet stockings. If you touch them, it feels like a net, okay? And the net goes all the way up till it pretty much high thigh, all right? They're thigh-high fishnet stockings is what they are, all right? She has some very slender legs, all right? Yeah, she's very slender. Her legs are long and slender. She looks like, I know, she looks like a little girl though. Okay, and then yeah, you could see at the back of the stockings, they're kind of where the seam goes together. I don't know if that's, I don't have any fishnet stockings, all right, guys? So I don't know if that's like normal or not, but yeah, so there's like a seam going up the back like that. All right, and it's real. It does look like her skin has some shading. It gets kind of dark inside there a little bit, like right around the kneecaps and right around the heel right here, right where her ankle is. Okay, it makes her leg look really tan, is what the fishnet stockings look like. All right, and then they go up here to this black kind of border here. All right, or it's like, I guess it's a garter, right? It connects to the garter. Okay, and then let's take a look at the absolute terror field. All right. That's the distance. I know she's not wearing a skirt though. That's the distance between the thighs, the top of the stockings to the that's the skin. The skin that's between the stockings and the skirt, but she's not wearing a skirt, guys. It's like a bikini bottom is what it is. This is pretty much a swimsuit figure almost. That's what I say. All right, but yeah, look at the skin. She's, like I said, she's really slender. Like, all right, she's got a nice little round booty. Skin looks really nice. Let's zoom in on it. All right, there you go. Very nice. Yeah, so the skin looks great. All right, it looks really soft and smooth, like you want to touch it. She's got some pretty fair skin. All the paints look within the lines. I don't think there's any kind of shading on her booty. I know we were supposed to look at the skin down there, but there's not much covering it. So let's say, all right. So that's the bikini bottom right there. You can tell she's kind of getting a wedgie right there. All right. There's really not much to it. I can't imagine that would be really comfortable, but I'm not a little girl either. So, And you can see she's giving you the coin slot action. That's what that is, right? That's the coin. That's what they call the coin slot, right? That's a little, or I guess in men they call it plumber's crack, but for women it's called a coin slot, right? It's a little piece of booty sticking out. You can see. Okay, she's got some little dimples. She's got some dimples on top of her butt here, I've noticed. That's interesting. Yeah, they're like little dimples on her butt, on top of her butt. Okay, and then so the bikini, we kind of went over the bikini bottom. There's some of these little ties or ribbons coming off the side here. They're black. There's not a whole lot of color on this on the outfit itself. There's not a whole lot of color, is what I'm gonna say. But her pink hair kind of, you know, adds color to everything else. All right, and it's tied over here. It's just like kind of like a cloth tied together type of thing. It's a very very small bottom. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, let's go take a look at her tummy. There it is. She's got a pretty flat. She's really skinny. She needs to. The funny thing is, like, Milim does eat a whole lot, but she doesn't gain weight. All right, type of thing. She's one of those characters. All right. She's very slender. There's her belly button. She's got a belly button there. And yeah, she's got a pretty flat chest. There's the back. There's like no kind of shading on it or at all. Let me see if I can increase the brightness there. Lots of skin. She's practically naked, guys. She's if she wasn't wearing the stockings, I would say she's like 90% naked, all right? She's just covering the juicy bits. Okay, so there's the top. The top is like it's like a glossy kind of purple color. Like a glossy dark purple. It's kind of metallic too. It kind of changes colors and stuff in the light. Pretty nice. There's like a kind of round part to it on the sides. And it goes around the back. Interesting. It looks like it's made out of like vinyl or something. The interesting thing is, yeah, the top is so shiny. The top is really shiny, but the bottom isn't shiny at all. Okay, so the bottom is like a matte finish, and the top is a gloss finish. Okay. And there's her little boobies. All right, I'd say she's what, like a C cup or something, right? And then yeah, she's showing a little bit of cleavage. I don't know, like she doesn't have the biggest boobs in the world, so she doesn't have all that much cleavage, but there's a lot of skin on this figure. And let's go look at her arms. So on this arm, she's got that. I know in her regular outfit, this is what she wears in her normal outfit. It's a kind of like a scrunchie for her arm, like a really wide one. And it's got like pink polka dots on it. Okay, and it's got yellow. Yeah, it's got the yellow scrunchies on each end. All right, and then she's got a little like wrist cuff thing here. It's like a white one. All right, and there's like a little button holding it together. And then like, yeah, she's got her hand up to her mouth, and then it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell what it is, but I think it's honey or something. It's honey or some kind of jelly, all right? It's obviously it's what was inside of this. So definitely she's tasting the merchandise. That's what she's doing, okay? She's tasting the merchandise. All right. Very cute. All right, and she has like a black nail polish on her fingernails, if you look really closely there. Yep, right? Black nail polish. All right, and then let's go take a look at the left side, or her right arm. So she's holding this pan here, or this tray, and it's got a little Rimuru slime on it. Very nice. He looks kind of sad. And then there's this kind of a container, all right? It's like a canister. And it's got some kind of yellowy stuff in there, all right? It looks, and like I said, I think it's like a honey or something, because it looks kind of goopy. Very nice. It's got a gold top and the bottom to it, and then the center is clear. Okay, and then yeah, you can see here that black fingernail polish. Very nice, and then there's that white cuff right there. And then on this side, the other arm has a scrunchie. This one has a kind of like an armlet. I guess is what I'm gonna call it. It's an armlet. It's like a big ring that you wear around your arm type of thing. It's got this kind of green kind of stone or jewel in the center. Looks good. Everything looks perfect in the lines and everything. Just what I would expect from a Quest Q figure. That's what I want to say. Okay. All right, let's move on up. So right here is this. We got this collar here. It's got a red, white, and blue kind of stones on it or gems, and then it's got she's wearing like a gold. It's like on a golden necklace. Okay. And then she's got the white collar here with the same kind of green kind of gem that's like on her arm. Okay. And now we can take a look at her head. All right, there's her face. She's got her tongue sticking out because she's tasting out the goods. She's tasting the goods for you. It's like, hey, you don't mind if I try some of this, right? We could try it together, all right? And then, yeah, she's got these blue eyes. She's kind of looking off to the right. She's kind of got like these kind of pink, yeah, she's got pink eyelashes. All right, they got that right because obviously she has pink hair, right? So she's gonna have pink eyelashes. She's got pink eyebrows underneath the hair if you look very closely. All right, like she's got his tiny little pink tongue sticking out, tasting the goods. Very cute. Okay, and then she's got the pink hair. It's like a really light pink hair, and it's got a shading on it. Yeah, there's a little bit. It gets lighter over here. All right, and then yeah, she's got the bangs and everything. She's got like this kind of question mark ahoge. Yeah, she's got a little question mark ahoge right there. We'll talk about the bunny ears in a bit. Okay, we're looking at Milim's lovely pink hair. So there it is. So she's got it tied up into twin tails. All right, two little twin tails at the very edges. It's tied with these black scrunchies. All right, and you can see it's got a lot of shading into it. All right, like the tips are kind of darker, and it gets lighter in the middle, and it gets darker again at the roots. Very nice. And you can see like all the texturing and all that stuff. Very nice. Oh, there's a little piece of dirt right here. I can see it. Let me see if it comes off. Okay, good. Comes off. So, yeah, I saw a little black piece of dirt right there. It's still on there, man. It's sticking to it. It's fine. It doesn't bother me all that much. But yeah, it's a good thing when I moved that little piece of dirt off, it came off, all right? It didn't stick on there, so that means like they didn't paint it on there, all right? Some of these figures, when they're painting it, there's some dust gets stuck in there, and then yeah, it gets stuck in the paint, and it's noticeable, right? Okay, so here's the sides. All right, Milim looks very cute and playful. All right, like I said, this outfit really isn't that much different than what she normally wears, but yeah, you get the fishnet stockings, okay? And the Quest Q artwork, right? This is art, guys. All right, so let's look at the bunny ears. It's got a headband to it, the black headband, and they're like really big bunny ears. The bunny ears are like let's zoom in. Okay, so the bunny ears are just kind of a pearl color. All right, it's a pearl white. You can see it kind of changes color in the light and stuff. All right. It's got a little bit of shading. The shading is like a really light gray or purple or something. It's kind of hard to make out, but yes, they did add shading to it. And then the insides of the bunny ears are pink. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. It's like it's in the shadow and everything. And then like the ears kind of cover it a whole lot. But yeah, if you look at it, the inside is a pink color. Okay. Very nice. Okay, there she is, the Quest Q Milim Nava Bunny Girl style. All right, guys. So I like this one a whole lot. She looks really, really cute. And it's Quest Q. It's the quality is there, all right? She is perfect. I can't find anything wrong with the figure, all right? It is the seam for the fishnet stockings look kind of funky, all right? But that's okay. It's because you're not really going to look at the back of the figure, right? You're probably going to look at the front of the figure more, okay? She's got this cute expression on her. Like she's so cute. So is there, right? And she's tasting the honey. There's Rimuru shows up twice, all right, in the base and on the little tray she's holding. All right. It's like she's working at like a bunny girl made cafe or a bunny girl cafe, and she's tasting the merchandise with you. So so let's see. Her hair looks really nice. It looks really fluffy looking, and the color is really nice. The nice thing about Milim's hair is it's really colorful. It adds color to the figure, right? Other than the vast amounts of skin she's showing and a lot of dark colors, all right? She's wearing a lot of dark. It's not the most colorful figure in the world, but she's got like some colorful accents, and the pink hair adds to it, all right? Looks great. Okay, so is it worth $120? You know what? It's worth around that area is what I want to say. I wish I could get her for less, you know, but I think it's a great figure. And the good thing is the box, you could use as a display case. That's exactly what I'm going to use it for. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think this is my only Quest Q bunny girl. Yeah, there is another Quest Q bunny girl I want, and it's the Takao, right? Well, if it's one thing about Quest Q, they love Takao, right? Takao from Arpeggio Blue Steel. Yeah, so I'm on the lookout for one of those, all right? It's been out for a while. This is a fairly new one, all right, is what I want to say. This is a fairly new figure. It had just come out as of this video. Okay? But it's great. It's really not there's not really a whole lot of things to the figure. It's like, yeah, she's mostly naked and wearing like a bikini, and then yeah, that beautiful pink hair she's got. Just want to say. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll get some 360 shots and close-ups. That's the end of the video. I'll put some links to some other Quest Q figures at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hayes Miguel.